My name is Stephanie Craig, and I'm a portrait photographer based in Holyoke, Massachusetts. I have a studio downtown on Main Street. The title of this piece is called Starr Ripley 2020. It is totally inspired by the subject that's in the photograph, who is a close friend of mine. We met through a mutual friend, and I had no idea that she had been a performer at the Hu Ke Lau in Chicopee until I had actually gone into her apartment and seen her space, which is really beautiful, and she has the Hu Ke Lau sign on her wall. And her space in Holyoke is just so beautiful, and it is filled with everything which makes up her and her partner. You can see it on their walls, you can see it everywhere. There's just art, it's all very much out there, which I wouldn't have known just meeting her on the street, that she had so much culture and heritage, and a history and connection to the valley. Especially since the Hu Ke Lau has been closed now for some time. This portrait was actually not planned. Starr and I had come together and we wanted to create together, but we didn't have much of a plan. The only plan we had was that we wanted to take a photograph outside in the snow in Holyoke, and her cultural attire. I thought that the dichotomy between who she is as a person now living in Holyoke and where she grew up and where she was from would be an interesting image. But when I came inside to her apartment, she had this beautiful, I don't know what you would call it, like this canvas that was down on the floor, and I immediately thought, oh, this is a beautiful backdrop. Starr had been in the process of being on the phone with her mom and potentially cutting it up and making a dress of it, and I decided that would be such a shame because it'd make a perfect backdrop. I felt like the reason this portrait came together is that Starr really allowed herself to be vulnerable in front of me. And to look at me and to just show the pride that she has for her culture and her heritage, even though that's not really something that she does on an everyday basis, and that it isn't really something that the world sees, especially here in Massachusetts. I was totally blown away. I felt like it was very surreal to be having my work put up in a museum, most importantly surrounded by so many amazing local artists that I had no idea were here. I feel very honored to be included in such a beautiful exhibit with so many wonderful artists that are all right down the street from me, right around the corner from me.